Hold on.
I'm the star of the show.
No, you're not.
It doesn't matter. It's the same price, but it has
Nice green trees. No license plates. We are finally here. Wait, where did the things go? They were really pointy. Where did they go? Oh, they're back there. They were back there.
Mommy, look! Did you see this huge building here? Really?
We're here.
That's where Rocky is.
Rocky?
That's where Rocky is.
Can you guys see that? Oh no, there's a bridge in the way. No. Okay. You guys kind of see that. Do you guys see that? That's awesome. I think that's awesome. And this is a zooming in. Oh, bridge. Oh man, there's a wall in the way.
Just keep it rolling. Oh, look at the graffiti, guys.
Graffiti.
Is it right over there, Mom?
Really?
Hot dog stand.
Oh.
Oh, my dad's going in. Don't do it, Dad.
I think he's so tall.
It's awesome.
Oh, no.
Can he fit? Ow, I just hit my funny bone. Look at all those buildings. And there's trees. Now there's a building right there. Oh, there's really not anything else now. Where are we gonna go? Oh, there's something else over there.
Okay, wait, and then
Yeah, me too.
we're going in a tunnel. We're going in a tunnel.
Look at that. They're making a statue or something. I know, right?
Oh, it looks
Oh, it's so dark.
Woo!
Dude, I can't even see much. We can finally see the movie good though.
What the heck are you guys?
Matthew.
Oh,
cool, dude.
That's probably copyright.
What?
Probably copyright.
All right, parents and students, we are almost there. Announcements. Make sure that anything you want for the day you take with you, because once you get off the bus this morning, you will not be able to come back to it until 3:45 when we're ready to leave. Okay? Once we get off the buses, we'll be at the Constitution Center, which is going to be the first place that we'll visit. I need to get off the bus as well as you. You will wait in front of the Constitution Center. I have to walk about a block down and get the tickets for Independence Hall, for which we'll tour later. Once I get back, I'll hand out tickets for Independence Hall, and then I'll go check into the Constitution Center. And once I have the chaperone stickers, we'll be permitted to go in. You tour the Constitution Center. There's a part upstairs where you'll complete your blue scavenger hunt. There's also a special exhibit downstairs called Headed to the White House that students can go in as well. Make sure that you see Signers Hall. Once you're done in the Constitution Center, you are free to go about any of the other places that are on your map. Make sure you get to Independence Hall to go through security for about 15 minutes before your tour time. And then we'll see you back at the Constitution Center around by 3:30, 3:40-ish, so that we can pull out by 3:45. Any questions? Okay.
Got it.
At that time. Now we know Great Britain is one of them, but who's the other one? France, yeah. These two countries go to war starting here in North America, in a war that gets called the French and Indian War. But it turns into a world war when other countries get involved, known everywhere else as the 7 Years' War. So it was a long, bloody war, but eventually Great Britain wins it. And that will make them the leading colonial power in the world. At the same time, they will have to start paying off a lot of war debts. War is expensive, as we know. So they come with some options, and one easy way is to impose some taxes, which the American colonies will start to see, and that was something they weren't really used to. So how do you think they're going to like that? Yeah, not too much. The Americans were used to doing things themselves for such a long time, and now they're being forced to pay a tax for a war they helped Great Britain win. But Great Britain felt that if the Americans wanted British protection, they're going to have to start paying for it. So the Americans were willing to pay those taxes with one exception, as long as they had some sort of say over those taxes. The best way to do that, get American representation in British Parliament. And they feel that's one of their rights as British subjects, but they are denied any sort of representation. And that's when problems start, because the Americans start to say no taxation without representation. So the tension between the colonies and Great Britain starts there, but by the 1770s, that tension leads to protests and riots happening throughout the colonies, especially up in Massachusetts. And one of those protests will end in violence in 1770, when an angry mob of Americans were going through the streets of Boston when they came across some British soldiers who were stationed there. And these soldiers were overwhelmed by the crowd, so they leveled their muskets, they shoot a volley, and killed some of those Americans involved. So anybody know what that gets called? Yeah, heard of the Boston Massacre. So that happened first. And then 3 years later, in 1773, another big event happened in Boston, this time in the harbor on board a ship that had imported tea. Left and right. Common Sense, written by a man named Thomas Paine. He said in that pamphlet, if these Americans are going to fight for anything, it should be for their American rights, not those British rights. And that inspires a lot of people to start talking about other options, including some members of Congress. And by June of 1776, a man over here at the Virginia table named Richard Henry Lee said that these United Colonies have right not to be free and independent states. And he's going to start a debate in here about independence, whether or not they should do it. So as they talk about that, they also are going to pick 5 of these men and give them a job. Their job is to write a Declaration of Independence, just in case they do it. So they choose Robert Livingston from New York, Roger Sherman from Connecticut, and the other 3, you guys might be able to figure out. One of them from Massachusetts. That's supposed to be that table. And he was a man who talked a lot, which made him not real popular, but he was smart and all about independence. And who's that?
Sam Adams.
Not Sam Adams, but his cousin.
John Adams?
John Adams, you got it. Then they also picked another man from Pennsylvania because of his experience. He was the oldest delegate in here. He was a printer, a scientist, an inventor, a politician, a diplomat. Who's that?
Benjamin
Franklin. And the last man they chose was a 33-year-old lawyer from Virginia who had some really good writing skills. Who's that?
James Madison.
James Madison, Thomas
Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. Yeah. So, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Ben Franklin, Roger Sherman, and Robert Livingston. Those 5 men are in charge of writing a Declaration of Independence for Congress. But as we know, who does most of the work? Thomas Jefferson. That was because he had the writing skills, but he also works. Which sounds right, except for one part. What day do we celebrate? July 4th. So independence is declared on July 2nd. Nobody's told yet. They wanted to use the Declaration of Independence as a way to get the news out. They will take a look at what Thomas Jefferson wrote. This is a copy of what his draft looked like. But it's outlook after Congress goes through it. So if you guys see some things change, and that's why Congress made almost 80 changes in his original draft. So imagine if you guys were in Thomas Jefferson's shoes. You spend about 2 weeks, hours every single day writing up a really important paper for your teacher or whoever, and then you gave it over to your colleagues and they said, well, I don't like the way that's written, you need to change that, reword that. How would you guys feel about that? Probably not too well, and that's exactly how Jefferson felt. He said Congress mangled his original document. But he also accepted the changes.
Hello. Are you getting good footage? Yes. Okay. And that's gonna go on my YouTube channel. You're on my YouTube channel. Wait, is that? Oh, Stan, hold on. Emma, what are you doing?
I'm trying to do something real. I couldn't see my face.
Yeah.
And me. We're on the way home from
Philadelphia.
That was weird. I want to show you what I got. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, wait, I want to show. Wait, hold me first. Okay. So in my bag, I got this. I lost a pen thing where you can write your own constitution. Wait, your
Declaration.
pen of it. No. Pen this. Got it. And you put the ink in here and then the pen. I got that.
I know. I'm showing
I
her.
got a Liberty Bell. I got this photo.
Nobody sucks.
We don't want to
I got
them to see your shirt.
this.
They can't see your shirt.
It's okay.
That's what's cool.
And I'll show you what. Holly, I'll show.
I got the same thing as you.
Not all the same.
Yes, the same thing.
Look at the pictures.
Do you have?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I got the same thing as you. I got this Liberty Bell.
So Logan, what did you get? Logan, what did you get? What did you get?
I got stuff. I got a copy of the Declaration, and I got the same thing that Holly did. The ink. I got a printed copy. Oh, that's great.
Can you beat this game? Can you beat this level?
What?
Excuse me.
Where's your seatbelt? I'm okay too then.
No, Logan. Stop it. You almost took my thing. I don't know what Holly's doing right now. She's like,
The bus made me fall. Yeah, it made me fall. Someone has their phone ringing. Melanie's friends.
oh, Melanie's not.
Take a nap. It's fine.
So, and Westchester,
it's hot.
those are the only
Joseph
four that
went
we
in.
actually visited.
Joseph went in the bathroom.
Hot in the bathroom. Yeah, it's really hot.
Screen's up. Holly, you want to put the screen
Oh
up?
my God. What color do you think her hair is? Window. Window color. Window doesn't have color. That's
Window.
I'll have a window with cheese, please. Window.
Holly.
Say that.
Yeah, so that was a wrap, and it's really tired because I just woke up really early in the morning, and yeah, we're back home, and I think it's about time to go to sleep. Well, I'm not going to sleep, but it's like pretty